Grand Risings. So today, things I'm gonna get into. Continue working on my brokerage license, and I'm really realizing how I was watching this interview with Carlos Slim Helu, who's a Mexican entrepreneur. He really described himself as an entrepreneur, as a not so much as not an investor and not an executive. His descriptions were the entrepreneur works with the executives, and they work alongside the investors. And I believe that's in the sense that the executives are the ones who have the capabilities of making the work happen, whereas the entrepreneur, I think I like this. The executives are the leaders of the company. He said the entrepreneurs are the leaders of the leaders who need people to lead, companies to lead, investors to organize, and groups to be a part of, which is huge because I've been pretty much just being like not a part of a group. I mean, I am a part of a group. I'm part of my brokerage at the moment, but other than that, like other groups I could be a part of, like business groups or entrepreneurial groups, even like putting together a group of people to invest in properties or invest in companies. So I realized like, yeah, that's one of my mistakes, one of my flaws, which is okay because I have all the time in the world to correct that, or not even correct it, but to adjust, because there are benefits to learning how to be alone. But for me, now that I realize, like, people who are at the higher levels, they're like, yeah, you want to work with a group, stay with a group, and I keep getting that theme come across of I particularly would do better in a group. The solo dolo setting, I do need that sometimes because I am an investor, so I do need to spend some time actually doing my analysis. But when it comes to sharing it and making decisions, I should do that as a group. So yeah, shout out Carlos Slim, and I'll be looking into more of and he was also saying that they do long-term stuff. They don't do like the speculation, like the short-term stock options trading and whatever. But I mean, the man has literally billions of dollars, which is different from when you just have like 5 million. I guess you can get away with the day trading and stuff because it's not long term. So I'll I'll be looking at that. The other thing, my phone, the screen went out on my phone. So today I'm going to be going to the cell phone repair store and getting my screen repaired. And I think what the lesson is this is that at the end of every month, no matter what, you should always have some money saved. Even no matter how much you pay yourself, save yourself some money and invest it. Do something with it, cause I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna look at, like, this morning. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna look at my expenses on what I've spent out this month, like what I've spent on myself and this and that. And I mean, I might have spent all of my money except for like maybe like a couple $200-300. So still learning that lesson, and honestly, you're going to continue to learn that lesson your entire life, which is living within your means, living underneath your means. And or I could really just say like, look, man, my phone went out. If I don't have the money to fix it, I gotta wait till next month. Which is really like, man, all the people who I need to contact could contact me. That's why you gotta have reserves. Even when you think you're up, always have a reserve for an emergency fund. Cause like, life is unpredictable. I mean, many things are. I mean, you could definitely have a contingency because you know it's unpredictable. So do so. Do so. So that's just like you're not gonna you just keep learning that lesson. Keep learning that lesson. Keep just having preparations for these things, for these types of things. Like, yeah. So the other thing, I got some more books in. Boom. I got English French dictionary. That's cool because now I can study up on some Francais and just practice some French, make some French friends, and that'll be really fun. I got a Portuguese dictionary. Portuguese. Same thing. I can learn this one. I bought a real estate dictionary. I bought a real estate dictionary so I could see what it looks like because I'm writing my own real estate dictionary. And as I'm looking through it, this is great because I'm going to finish my dictionary and then get it published. So, feel really good about that. Then I got this book, The Origin of Game Theory, how to go through and create strategies for yourself. Like, I should have paid myself and saved some money at the beginning of this month. And I have this one, a treatise on government. And I guess if I'm really being fair to myself, I should definitely pay myself now and forever. So next month, should make do, pay myself first for this month. Well, no, man, you can't really do that because it's like you're gonna take the money from that month and put it towards this month. So that would be like well, first you have to figure out where the money went and if you even have the funds to do that. And then really find out, like, did you overspend your money? Because if you overspent the money that you gave yourself, giving yourself more money is not going to solve the issue. The only thing that's going to solve the actual issue is to not overspend. Like, there's no way to go back unless you, like, I guess, return the items. But not really, you can't really, like, do that. Yeah, so once you overspend, you overspent your money. Yeah, that's like pretty normal. Like, yeah. Once you overspend the money, like, there's no way to go back. So you gotta have those contingencies for that. So like next month, unless you're trying to say like the money you're gonna pay yourself next month, just take it out of that money for next month and already be like, oh, I'm already through October. That works. You can give yourself an advance, but you can't go back and not overspend. Then you can't do that. You can't. So, so whatever it boiled down to, that's what it is. That is what it is. And yeah, like if you had to save a certain amount of money, that money has to be saved. If you have to save, you have to get insurances and stuff, you have to get insurances. If you had to do something else with the money, like whatever, it has to be done. And then you just have to make do. But the other thing is, since you just got this truck, don't be driving it everywhere. Like, oh, I gotta go here. I can drive here. So I can. No, bro. Like, this is the thing. Like, you live in a very unique location, right? Which I really realize is better than like probably 99% of the people who live anywhere. Because one, you can walk everywhere. Like, don't forget this. Like, you can walk to the grocery store. You can walk to the dollar store. You can walk to the mall, right? You can walk to the mall and go to places. You can walk to clubs and bars. You can walk to the bus station, get on the bus, and then go to anywhere in the city. And then you just ride the train in the city. And that's like the walk is like a mile long. Like, this is, again, one of like the better places to live in Atlanta or around Atlanta that people don't know about because they're not open to it. So when it comes to owning this truck, don't be driving it everywhere like you can't walk, or like it doesn't cost you money to drive it everywhere when you don't need to drive it. Just walk to the mall. Yeah, it costs you time, but you're in the business of investing, making better decisions. And a better decision is don't use resources that you don't have allocated or that you aren't acclimated to using until you do get a way to see what your own patterns are. Because clearly you like need to get your phone fixed, but you don't have any extra money saved, any cushion saved over. I mean, you do, but not as much as you'd like to feel comfortable this month. So my point being is, you do live in a very unique location and you're able to make unique decisions. So do so and then make them to your advantage, because next month is next month. You have things to finish out this month, like your brokerage license, and then finish passing out the rest of your business cards. And then from there, it's simply a matter of probably like, what you'll do is probably after you get your brokerage license and then after you finish passing out these business cards, probably what you'll end up doing is spending a lot of time exercising throughout the rest of this year, setting up this trip for your birthday by going to the National Museum in DC, and then doing a lot of exercises, yoga, meditation, and potentially like studying the stock market, your art. And then, oh man, today is the day. Oh yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready because I forgot. Like, today's the day where they perform the art. So yeah, doing your art, performing your music, and then and really just I could get ready. Really, I could, but I gotta go and do some more research, which I'm already doing enough research. I'm not ready. I decided it. I'm not ready. Yeah, and then just do more research, have your broker's license, and yeah, bro, just be wary, be cautious of saving your money, and continue to make good investments and good decisions. Buying some books, and yeah, bro, like pretty much throughout the rest of this year, gonna spend some time. Like, I mean, your 25th birthday's coming up, so 2-5 quarter piece. Spend some time getting your body, getting your strength back up, and it's gonna be fun. And buying some weights and stuff, and exercising. And then there's a potential that like you could just be studying the stock market, forex markets, and you go back to school. But this is probably after you join like those organizations and maybe look for some like leader. I mean, well, probably best to look for leadership positions inside of schools first. And then, yeah. But there's a lot, that's a lot you're putting on your own plate. It's a lot you're thinking about. So don't like, yeah. You'll get it figured out. But the thing is, you definitely need to be around more people. And have this other thing Carlos Slim was saying. The businessman has more interest than just business. You made that mistake of just making it your only interest. I mean, this was years ago, so now you do have other interests. However, at the time, you're like, this school thing is like not really going where I needed to go. Well, actually, I feel like it was making me dumber. So, man, if it feels like that, I'm gonna have to really talk to somebody about something, because I'm like, bruh, why am I getting dumber? It might just be one of those like resistance to changes, or I don't know. Either way, farewell. Upload this video. I think I'm gonna call it keep saving, keep investing,